Hello, loves. I'm not really going to talk about what's going on, you already know, but this is what I've been doing for the past week. Despite having the privilege to do nothing all spring break and doing the punk rock thing of reducing the amount of times I go outside and limiting face-to-face interaction, I'm tired of feeling like a potato, so let's just do something. Bullet journaling is a good way to start. Personally, I've been bullet journaling for a while now and actually did a pretty raw video of me flipping through my old journal last year, link in the iCard. I'll also link in the iCard some helpful bullet journal videos if you're looking to join me on this bullet journaling endeavor. I also write down a simple tarot reading in my bullet journal. This is a simple deity check-in. If y'all want a more detailed look into my pagan and Wicca setup, just let me know and I'll make a video about it. Another good way to start the day is getting dressed. I end up getting a lot less work done when I look frumpy and stay in my PJs, but maybe it's just the feeling of a waistband around my waist keeping me in check, but who knows, maybe looking cute helps you start the day. A lot of the people who know me in real life know this, but if you don't, I'm in a very long distance relationship. It's very hard, but it's very fulfilling and rewarding, and I try to carve up whatever time I can in the morning to spend with my boyfriend. This really gets me in a better mood and makes me feel ready to fight the system and work on what I need to work on for the day. Today I'm embroidering a pocket. And I'm working on finishing my petticoat. Boy, just enough thread. I'm using a fork for this, but if you want to be precise and mathematical, you can calculate the pleats too. But who the heck cares? I don't think you're going to be doing the exact same thing as I am. Now that this is all gathered up into waistbands, I really want to try on all of the things with it, but I'm gonna be a good historical costumer and actually fell down the other side of this waistband and get this settled off, and then I'll probably put all of it on and then twirl about a little bit, and then I just need to work on the pocket, and then everything is done? No, it's just the beginning. I have over things to make as well, but we're not nearly as done as we think we are. I went out into the garden to take a few photos, and yes, I understand that the hem of my petticoat is way, way off. I'm a little... I'm not too perturbed by it. Hello everyone. My nose is really red in the viewfinder for some reason. So today was very productive. I got like my petticoat skirt done, or to the point where I'm saying I'm going to stop working on this right now and then leave all the other things for later. So I've moved my workspace into cool mode, and I am going to get as much embroidery done on this pocket as I can, and then probably chill out, hang out with my group platonic partner, and talk about bullshit. So you probably won't see that. But you probably won't see me doing that, but you will see my progress on the pocket tomorrow. So, so take it easy. I'm going to go now. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm next to the green room, and that's why the lighting is so weird. It's because there's big old lights that are right next to there that's making that's getting sun to all of the indoor plants and whatnot. And it also shows off how pale I am. I'm pale as fuck, look at that. If I look a bit puffy today, which I might look a little puffy today. Let me just... Do I? Probably not. But if I do, it's because I did not have a great past few days, and it kind of culminated into a pretty bad down spell. And I'm not gonna talk too much about it because it was like a culmination of things, and I ended up crying over like not being appreciated because I wanted to make cake, and then like nobody said anything about the cake that I made, so I kind of felt underappreciated. Yeah, I'm just trying to make the best out of this whole isolation thing. Because I know that there are a lot of people right now that are making content and are like, I'm so productive. You know what I'm saying? And half of this vlog is actually me doing that because I wanted to make something cheery in these dark times. And I get that and I understand that, but I don't want to put pressure on people to think that they should be productive in their costuming all the time. Especially with what's happening right now. I don't want people to look at like what I'm doing and think bad about themselves because they're not doing what they're not putting out the amount of like content that I'm putting out. They're not putting out the amount of like historical stuff I'm putting out or like whatnot. Because I definitely started to feel that the past few days because I like barely got any hand stitching done. And I kind of felt like shit about it. But you know, it's just,
Yes. Do not put pins in your mouth. Uh, puts pin in mouth. It's just like I'm doing what I'm doing right now to keep myself from feeling like shit. And even then, sometimes it just doesn't work out, and I end up feeling like shit anyway. Like yesterday. But I kind of wanted to read off this little text message that I sent Kostya last night about everything. And I think, even though that was sent at like 11 at night, I think it's really pertinent, I think. So it goes off like this. I know today was rough. It's been a rough past few weeks as the world changes around us. Getting in John's car and driving to go get food, I can just feel the world shifting. I don't know where things will end up, but I feel a lot better knowing that I have you and John by my side. I might not be here to help everyone in the world, but I can impact those. But if I can impact people's lives, especially those in my community, and especially you and John, I think I'll be alright making macarons and living in a van in Cali for a while. Does that make any sense?
I hope it does.
Because I'm not here to try and be famous. That's like another thing me and John were talking about, was like YouTube being a place of small growth, and I'm not here to. The only reason I'm here right now is because I want to share my work with people, and I want to make people like feel good and distract them for a little bit, because the world outside is a fucking mad pen. Yes. But I don't know what I'm going to be doing with this footage. I think I have like B-roll that I could put over it, but I don't know what I'm going to do with this footage. In summation, I suppose, isolation, I think, is hard on everybody. And you really shouldn't be looking at other people and how they work during their isolation and think that you're worse or that you're not good enough. Because I think you are good enough, speaking from personal experience. And, you know, it's like, what am I supposed to say here? Despite how hard shit is, I want to make a place in the YouTube community, in the YouTube sphere, sorry, where people who love costuming can go and look at pretty costumes for like a half hour, maybe. And if I can accomplish that, then I'm good. And just look after yourself and look after your community. Because shit's crazy, and I think it's only gonna get either crazier or it's gonna calm down and then shit's gonna get crazy again. Knock on wood. I might actually just end up ending this vlog here, and I'll do a little costume showcase of what I am putting over all of this, all of these undergarment nonsenses. So, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.
and I'll see you in the next video.
Bye! I can't sign off videos. I feel like I'm just the worst at that. There's no standard here. There's no standard. Why should I feel bad about not being able to sign off videos? There is no standard.